Hi, my name is Olivia Carpenter, and today we're going to be talking about weather, and specifically this lesson title is Let It Snow. So what we're going to be going over is what do you know already? So we're going to talk about what you may already know about weather, then we're going to go into different types of weather, climate, and then there's an activity, which is a snowstorm in a jar, and then we're going to review everything that we went over. So what do you know about weather? What you may know about weather is that there are different types, so rain, snow, sleet, hail, etc. These types of weather can have different effects all around the world. Climate is the weather condition of a certain area. So my question is, does this mean climate is different everywhere? And the answer to that would be yes, because imagine you are in Antarctica, it's very cold, snowy, and then imagine you're in the Bahamas. It's very warm, beaches, because you're in a tropical area. Now we're going to move into some different types of weather. So one type of weather is sunny. So is there going to be clouds out? No, if it is sunny, there should not be any clouds. If there are clouds, there won't be that many. And then if it's warm or cold, usually it's warm out when the sun's out because the sun provides warmth. And what else? And even though the sun provides our warmth, just because it is out does not mean it is warm. It depends on the season. So it could be a sunny day in the winter, but it's still going to be colder than it would be on a sunny day in the summer. Cloudy, yes, there's going to be clouds in the sky that would cover the sun. Is it going to be warm or cold? Well, that still also depends on what season it is, because you could have a warm, cloudy day in the summer and a cold, cloudy day in the fall and winter. What else? If you see clouds in the skies, it means rain or snow could be on the way. Let's talk about rain. So rain, is there going to be clouds? Yes, there are going to be clouds, and these clouds will produce the precipitation. And if it is above freezing, rain is the precipitation coming from the clouds. Is it warm or cold? It depends, again, on the season. It could be a cold rain in the fall or a warm rain in the summer. And what else? It could be a sprinkle, a shower, or a thunderstorm, meaning there could be a little bit of rain, a decent amount of rain, or a lot of rain with lightning and thunder. Snow. Are there clouds? Yes, there are going to be clouds to produce this precipitation. If it is below freezing, which is 32 degrees Fahrenheit, the precipitation will be snow. Warm or cold? Cold. If it is snowing, it means it's below freezing. And what else? It could be a light snow that doesn't stick to the ground. It could be a snow that does stick, or a snowstorm, meaning it could just be a little flurry of snow, or it could be a snow that gives you a couple inches and might cancel school, or there is a giant snowstorm which can produce a lot more snow on the ground. Climate. So what is climate? Climate is the weather of a certain area that has been prevailing over time. For example, the climate of Antarctica is the coldest in the world. It is a dry and cold place, which is why there is so much snow and ice. Okay, for the activity. For this activity, you're going to need a mason jar or a clear jar, some baby oil, white acrylic paint, water, Alka-Seltzer tablets, and you can add glitter if you would like. So this is the video of me doing it. For the activity to go along with this lesson, we're going to make a snowstorm in a jar. So what I have done already is I filled my jar up with baby oil 2/3 of the way full. You want to make sure it's not full. And then after you do that, you want to mix 1/4 cup of water and a little bit of white acrylic paint in a separate cup until it's all mixed together. And then you can add your 1/4 cup of water and white acrylic paint into the baby oil. And then after that, you can add glitter if you would like. I'm going to add some glitter in mine. And then you're going to take the Alka-Seltzer tab, which I have broken up into 2 pieces, and drop it in, and that should do the reaction. Okay, let's move on to the conclusion. For this, we're going to review a little. So what we started with was what did you know already? Then we talked about some different types of weather. We talked about climate, and then I showed you the activity, and now we're on to the review. So let's talk about a little bit why the snowstorm in the jar happened. And it did happen because the water is more dense, which caused the bubbles. The Alka-Seltzer has baking soda and citric acid in it, which when mixed with water makes the bubbles, and when the carbon dioxide is released, the water sinks back to the bottom since it is denser than the oil. And the color of the bubbles can also be altered if you use different colored paints. So if you want blue bubbles, purple bubbles, you just mix a little paint with your water and stir it up and add them in. So one last little review. We talked about 4 different types of weather in this activity. We talked about sunny weather, cloudy weather, rain, and snow. And then we talked about climate, which is the weather of a certain area of the world. And then the activity, we made a snowstorm in a jar. Thank you.